Section 4. The Individual Service Plan, ISP. It is a document that directs what services a person needs. It illustrates what a person's supports should look like. It can give you insight into details you should know about the person you are supporting. As a DSP, it is crucial to read and understand a person's ISP. A person's ISP shows their strengths and abilities, their communication method or style, what is important to and what is important for them, any physical or emotional risks, what the person's outcomes or goals are, specific supports the person needs or wants their DSPs to provide, and any other important information a DSP may need to know. Ohio ISP System. This next section includes information about the new Ohio ISP system. As a DSP, your ability to see plans in this format will depend on when the county in which you provide services implements the Ohio ISP system. The plan you use might look different, but the principles behind person-centered planning that are discussed in this section are universal to all ISPs and teams throughout Ohio. Information you will find in an ISP are strengths and abilities, communication, important to and important for, risks, outcomes, specific support. Strengths and abilities tells the DSP what the person's strengths are. Questions this section could answer include: what are the great things about the person? What are they good at? What are they most proud of? What positive things do others say about the person? For example, Fatima is very kind and enjoys doing favors and good deeds for others. Rose is good at meeting new people. Barry's friends and family all say that he makes everyone laugh. Trey is very curious and likes to learn new things. Communication. The ISP tells the best way to communicate with the person and how the person usually communicates with others. For example, Lamar always answers yes to yes or no questions, even if that is not what he wants or thinks. A better way to ask him questions is to list different options. Instead of asking, "Do you want to go to the store right now?" you could ask, "Would you like to go to the store, stay home, or go somewhere else?" Avery uses her tablet when she wants to communicate. If Avery turns her tablet off, it means she wants to be left alone. Important to and important for. Important to. This section in the ISP tells things in a person's life that makes them happy, content, and fulfilled, such as specific people a person wants to be with, things they do often or places they go regularly, routines and rituals that bring comfort, consistency, or sense of control, things they like to have, interests they want to pursue, things that gives them status and sense of control in life, the rhythm or pace of their life. Important for tells things that are important for a person's health and safety. Health, what is needed to prevent or treat illness and promote wellness. For example, it is important for Bailey to exercise at least once a week. Safety includes being physically and emotionally safe, free from fear, and in a safe environment. For example, it is important for Lincoln that he uses the sidewalks when he is out in his community. Without being reminded by his DSPs, Lincoln will walk in the middle of the street. Jarvis was abused by his brother in the past. Jarvis wants his staff to know that he does not want to see his brother. Risks. Explains risks a DSP should know about and tells how to support the person to minimize those risks. For example, Kate is a very trusting person, but sometimes that can lead to her getting taken advantage of. She will often give large sums of money to anyone who asks for it. Because of this, Kate and her team have decided that she should try to carry only $10 at a time unless she specifically asks for more. Outcomes. What the person wants to accomplish and what kinds of experiences the DSP should help them to have. Can be long or short-term goals and should relate to something important to the person. This is where you can be creative in finding unique and helpful ways of having the person get closer to their goals. Examples. Mark's outcome is about having his friends over for his favorite football team's game. Experiences could be planning a menu, grocery shopping, and cooking. Vivian wants to continue being active in her local neighborhood association. Later this year, she wants to run for vice president of the association. To prepare for this, she will get to know the bylaws of the organization, recruit at least 10 new members, and help with the association's fundraising efforts. Braden's outcome is to be more creative and to meet people through art. He wants to view more art in person, by seeing a different exhibition each month. He will also find and join a painting group and start an Instagram account. Specific support. Specific support the person needs and wants their DSPs to provide. For example, the support that Dan needs is help bathing. Dan can turn on the water, get in on his own, and wash himself. Dan needs support with checking the water temperature and help getting out and drying off. Dan is able to pick out his clothes, but he does need help getting dressed. Another example is specific support for choking risks. These instructions in a plan can be quite detailed and specific, but when they are not followed, it can lead to life-threatening situations. For example, Marcus loves to cook and can eat independently, but staff must prepare his food and remain within arm's reach while he is eating. Staff must cut all of Marcus' foods into 1/4-inch pieces, about the width of a pencil. Keep in mind, reading the ISP is only the first step in learning about the person or people you are supporting. You will learn more about them as you build a trusting, supportive relationship that allows them to fully express who they are and live the life they want.